Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film a back to school makeup tutorial. I wanted to keep it very affordable and easy, so all the products shown in this video are from the drugstore because I want everybody to be able to go out and get these products and afford them. And I also wanted to keep this very fresh and easy, so this look doesn't take that long. It's not going to take you a few seconds, but it is going to require a few minutes of your time. I do the same exact routine with some other products for work every day, so it's really simple. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you found something helpful in it, and if you did, let me know down below, and also what you want to see next, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I'm going to start by applying a moisturizer because it just makes our skin look a lot better underneath makeup and it hydrates it, so that's really important to do. Next, I'm going to be applying this Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. A primer is really important because you just want your makeup to last all day, especially in school. You're there for so long, and this is also going to help make your face smoother, and also this one specifically is going to mattify. I'm just taking a little dab like this, and I'm going to apply it mainly in my T-zone area. So next up, I'm going to be applying this Garnier BB cream. This is in medium to deep, and a BB cream is basically just like a tinted moisturizer, so it's a lot lighter than a foundation, and it gives you like very light coverage, just like a tinted moisturizer. Just think of it like that. And I'm going to be applying this using the Real Techniques beauty sponge. You don't have to use a sponge. You can totally go in with your fingers if you don't have the time or you don't want to. It's totally up to you. And just like with any other product, you always want to bring it a little bit down the neck. So I'm just going to do this with my fingers. I just find it to be much easier. So next up is concealer. My favorite drugstore concealer is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 10 Light. I like using this as kind of a concealer and a brightener. I'm going to be applying this right underneath the eyes, and a lot of people tend to just kind of like go right under here just to kind of cover that area, but I'm actually just going to take it in a little V here just because I find that I just get better coverage that way, and it also helps brighten up that area. I'm also getting into this inner corner here. I'm going to use my beauty sponge to blend this out. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. Honestly, when I was in high school, I barely wore any makeup. I didn't really know much about makeup either. Like, I remember my friend, she wore this like cream foundation that she got from the drugstore. I had no idea what that even was. I literally just went and bought the same thing she used, and I used it with the same shade that she used, so it wasn't even like the right shade for me. And basically I just used it and called it a day, but honestly you guys, it did not look good. I didn't use any bronzer as well, so just imagine my face being like this pale color, completely one tone, no dimension. It was awful. I can't look back at pictures from then. So next up, we're going to set what we just did with the concealer, and for that I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. This is an 01 transparent, and I like to use my Real Techniques setting brush, I believe this is, or my e.l.f. It's called a blush brush, but it's actually perfect for setting underneath the eyes because it fits perfectly underneath there. So either or, they're both affordable and really great, and I'm just going to swirl that in there, and then I'm going to set all the areas where you put concealer. You definitely don't want to skip this part because when you're in school too and you're there for long hours, your concealer will crease, it's going to smear, so this is definitely going to keep it in place. I'm also going to just add this kind of like in the T-zone area underneath this eye. And I'm going to set the rest of the face. I'm going to do that with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder in the shade 120. I'm going to use this $3 e.l.f. powder brush. It's just a flat kind of brush. It's going to work really great for this. We're going to go in with a little bit of bronzer. I'm going to be using this NYX matte bronzer, and this is in the shade medium. And I'm going to be using my Real Techniques blush brush, so I'm just going to swirl that in there, tap it off. I'm just going to concentrate this right here on my cheekbones, basically going from like the top of my ear. Think of an imaginary line going to the corner of your mouth, but I'm not going to come all the way down here. I'm just going to imagine that line, and I'm just going to start bronzing the skin. This is one of those things I personally can't skip because it warms up your face, it gives you some dimension, and makes you look alive. And as you're doing this, you can just start bringing it down on the jaw. This brush is so awesome and it's so cheap. Alright, so for blush, I have so many awesome ones from the drugstore. Usually I would just do bronzer and I'm good to go. But I'm gonna use a little bit of blush. I think I'm gonna go with the Circa one just because I really like this color. I'm gonna take it on the same brush. I'm just going to be applying this a little bit above where we applied the bronzer, so not directly on the bronzer, but right here. And I'm just gonna like do tapping motions. I'm just lightly tapping that up here. It gives a really beautiful color. I really like this blush. Whatever's left, I just kind of distribute it on the face. And if you ever feel like you put too much product, just go in with your beauty sponge and just kind of tap that in there. It's just gonna diffuse the color a little bit more. Okay, so on to brows. I have a brow pencil that I really like. This one is by NYX. It's called just NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Brunette. I'm just gonna lightly fill in my brows. I'm not gonna go overboard because we just want them to look decent, that's all. So I'm gonna go a little bit on the bottom, brush it out, and then a little bit in the arch. Sometimes I add a little bit in here too. Okay, so I wouldn't really recommend doing eyeshadow because I just don't see the point, like you don't really need it, but I do want to give you guys options, just in case some girl out there who wants some eyeshadow and wants a really simple look. Now, one of the things you can do is grab your bronzer in a fluffy brush and you can just swirl it in there and put it in your crease, just like here. But I wanted to also show you, I can't talk, I want to show you a more affordable eyeshadow palette just in case you're looking for an eyeshadow palette. So this is the Nudes by Maybelline. It just has a lot of really nice colors in here. I grab a little bit of this neutral brown, it's a matte shade, with a fluffy brush. I'm just going to be applying a little bit of this right here in the crease. Very little because I don't really want to apply any eyeshadow to school. To make the eyes pop a little bit, I'm going to be applying Milani Bella Chiffon Highlighter slash Shimmer number 28. It is a beautiful, like champagne-y, white looking shadow. It's really nice. So I'm going to take that on a flat brush. And all I'm going to do is apply this literally to the center of my eyeball right here. Because all that's going to do is just kind of make my eyeball look a lot more brighter and bigger. And a little bit to the inner corner of the eye. This is also a highlighter, guys. If you want to use it to school, I would not use a highlighter, but I just want to show you guys how pretty this is. Look. Oh my god. By all means, I would never put highlighter on for school, but I just want to show you this, guys. Like, this is insane. Like, look at that glow. To brighten up the eyes, I'm going to curl my lashes and then apply mascara. For the lips, I recommend doing whatever you like. If you're comfortable with lipstick, lip gloss, chapstick, whatever you like, by all means, go ahead and do that. I am like a matte lipstick kind of girl, so it's really hard for me to wear a gloss when I just don't like it on myself. But if I were to wear a gloss, I picked up this one by Revlon. It's a really beautiful mauve-y pink, and I would go with something like this. I think it would look really nice with this look. But instead, I'm going to go with number 655, Daringly Nude by Maybelline. This is their matte lip collection. It's kind of the same color as this gloss. You can even layer these two, but it's just a lipstick version. I'm going to apply a little bit of lip liner though because I just can't go without it. And this is a lip liner I picked up today by Revlon in the shade Nude. It's really nice actually, and it has a sharpener on the back, so you always have a sharp tip, which is awesome. And on top of that, I'm going to add this 655 Daringly Nude. It has like a little bit of pink in it, like a mauve color, so it's really pretty. But yeah guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you want to see next, and I love you and I'll see you soon. Bye.
That glow though, let me just say, I was not planning on putting a highlight in this video because girl, come on. We ain't got time for no highlight to go to school. But I picked this shadow up today. Hey guys, hola.
Ever since I came back from Spain, like all I can say is hola. So let's start like that. Hola, welcome back to my channel. I hope you like this video. Well, if you're gonna come in here, you gotta say hi. I show them my face with no makeup.
I'm not wearing a shirt.
You don't show your stomach. Ha! I got my first, my first nature box. The first one is free. I wanna find this song. Ain't nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better than you. How deep is your love?